Good evening. The SNP says it's deeply concerned that 9 sailors on a Clyde-based nuclear submarine have been sacked for illegal drug use. The party says the UK government has questions to answer on the issue. Andrew Black reports.
The HMS Vigilant, one of 4 submarines based on the Clyde, which carries nuclear weapons. Today, the Ministry of Defence confirmed that 9 sailors serving on the submarine have been thrown out of the Navy after failing drugs tests. According to one report, the drug they took was cocaine. Now the MP who represents the area which takes in the home of Trident nuclear weapons says answers are needed.
I'm absolutely astonished. Deeply disappointed and very, very concerned by these reports. I think that if we are to have these weapons of mass destruction on our doorstep here at Faslane, then we've got to be absolutely confident that the people, the Ministry of Defence and the Royal Navy put in charge of them take the responsibility seriously, and I don't believe in this case that they have.
There's been trouble on HMS Vigilant before. Earlier this month, its captain was relieved of his command after an alleged inappropriate relationship with a member of his crew, although the Navy said operations were not impacted. Following today's revelations, the Royal Navy said it did not tolerate drugs misuse, adding those who are found to have fallen short of our high standards face being discharged from service. Defence Secretary Sir Michael Fallon's now understood to have ordered drugs tests on all UK submarine crews. He's said to have given the head of the Navy a roasting over the incident. Meanwhile, the SNP, which wants Trident removed from the Clyde, says it's seeking to ask urgent questions in Parliament next week. Andrew Black, reporting Scotland.
The First Minister has attacked Michael Gove for making a joke about a Hollywood producer accused of sexual assault. Nicola Sturgeon tweeted that women being abused and raped was not a laughing matter. The UK Environment Secretary has since apologised. Within the past hour, during a visit to Aviemore, the Labour leader Jeremy Corbyn called for a change to a misogynistic culture.
Misogyny and sexism are widespread problems across society. Sexual abuse and abusive treatment of women by men is not confined to any one industry, workplace or institution. Too often, when women have spoken out, they haven't been listened to. This needs to be the turning point.
The husband of a woman reported missing from her home in Clydebank a fortnight ago has travelled to the toy shop in London where his wife was last seen, having made a public appeal for her to meet him there. When 47-year-old Karen Brown failed to turn up at the Regent Street store this lunchtime, Jock Brown urged her to let her family know she is safe.
All the family are missing, Karen in their own different way. It's particularly upsetting knowing that she's missing her granddaughter growing up and her younger daughter. That's not to say her eldest daughter isn't upset either, and I've been with her 30 plus years, boyfriend and husband, and I'm desperate to have her back.
Football and Rangers have comfortably won their first Premiership game since manager Pedro Caixinha was sacked earlier this week. Hearts opened the scoring at Murrayfield with a free kick from Kyle Lafferty, but the visitors came back from behind and it was Kenny Miller who inspired them. He marked his return to the first team with 2 goals and then assisted with the third. And you can see the rest of today's Premiership results on the screen now, including leader Celtic dropping points at home to Kilmarnock. Now let's get the weather outlook for the rest of the weekend from Christopher.
Hello there. Well, it's been a fairly cloudy and windy day across the country today, but all changed through the course of this evening and overnight, turning clear and cold. A cold front slips south, clearing away any rain, and it leads to clear skies and a cold night. Temperatures 3 to 6 Celsius in towns and cities. Still quite windy across the north and northeast, maybe severe gales for Shetland. Now tomorrow, high pressure nearby, but you can see the isobars coming straight down from the north. They're screaming northerly. It's going to bring some really cold Arctic air. However, on Sunday, it's going to be cold, but also quite sunny. So here's the details for the second half of the weekend. Largely dry, fine and bright, lovely spells of autumnal sunshine, a few showers across the northeast and the Northern Isles, but much, much colder, 8 or 9 degrees. Don't forget, clocks go back 1 hour. That's the forecast for now.
And that's all from us this evening. Sunday Politics Scotland is on air just after 11:30 tomorrow morning. For now though, from all the team here in Glasgow, enjoy the rest of your evening. Have a very good weekend.